Okay, let's see. Is this working now? It's always something, you know? Alright, is it working? I don't think so. What the heck? What is going on with this? Is it working now? Yay! It appears to be working. Okay, my internet is loving me. Maybe it's because of the election, and I put that in air quotes because this is ridiculous. Other people complaining about streaming on YouTube today too, not just me. So let's go around and talk to people. We'll talk to them soon. All clear to the southwest. Nothing sadder than all-day lookout duty. Can I climb that? Nope. Do you suppose we're in Glean waters yet? I hear they've been rife with pirates as of late. Can I talk to you? Oh, is that... Did you and your friends come aboard at the harbor in Promalock? Rumors spoke of a mysterious island and its vicinity blocked off by a never-ending storm. When we made port there, the seas were as calm as could be. He's talking about an adventure Adol had. Perhaps it was just an unusual sunny day. The weather is quite a whimsical thing. Crew member. This is our third voyage on this new route. I just hope we've slipped through the cracks by now. A tricky current runs through this region, you see. No need to concern yourself. Alrighty. What's this guy say? These passengers don't have a care in the world. Can't wait to get back to port and have a drink. I hear that. Should I talk to the captain now, or should I talk to them later? This man seems to be the ship's captain. Now might be a good chance to strike up a conversation. Talk to the captain.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
Yes, he's definitely a seasoned traveler. Not especially. I guess you could say that. We'll go with not especially. He's rather humble.
Is that right? My apologies for presuming, then. If this is your first time in the area, you won't want to miss the extraordinary sights we have coming up shortly.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today.
That's a good ship name, Adamas.
If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
I love the world the East takes place in. It's loosely based off of European and Middle Eastern kind of stuff. Obelia Gulf.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Salsetta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
That was quite a speech. Uh-oh. Something's going on.
Understood. Let's make haste.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
I could be Dr. Flair's VA. I could be like, my word, what a magnificent sight.
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adol. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? Is there any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this?
Yeah, we're gonna get shipwrecked.
Hey, Adel.
Oh. Here we go. That's what they were concerned about, not the rocks.
Men, prepare to hunt.
Leader-like
Behold
figure.
thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our god!
Oh, nice. That's a good way to latch onto the other ship.
It can't be! Pirates!
Nothing got past that guy, that's for sure.
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs?
Bit on the puny side, ain't he?
Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
You'll find out
What
soon.
a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
How about why are you attacking this ship?
Why else do you think? Everybody's gotta make a living one way or another. Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Yeah. Alright, so press X to perform a normal attack. Press R3 to lock onto enemies, making attacks easier to land.
How's that?
Mash buttons!
What a joke.
What a joke!
Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
Oh yeah, you're the one on the ground, buddy.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Uh-oh. Let's see, R2 to guard. L1 to perform a swift movement and evade. Ah! Alright, so L1 to perform a swift movement, R2 to guard.
Done saying your prayers?
Okay, so that's a guard. Nice dash.
You're pretty skilled.
Nice. I sense a love interest. All the girls like Adol.
Oh, here it comes!
Shit.
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Yeah, you guys can take on the small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess,
Princess?
I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
Okay. Just walks away from Adel. Huh.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
You know it there, Dogi.
Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those
Really?
are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Holy crap, she killed him. East 10. Nordics. There's a character we'll meet, I'm sure. He looks different than everybody else. Nice character introductions. I love East games, they're so much fun. They're not known for the greatest of graphics, but I'll tell you what, this one looks pretty dang good for considering. That is a unique seashell. Alright, what kind of trouble is that all gonna get into? Alright, Rosveri Inn. Probably pronounce it wrong, but that's okay. Chapter 1, Karnak.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean.
Oh, heck yeah. Seafood? Oh, yeah.
The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
I agree with Dogi.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Why so?
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamus was cruising through these waters illegally?
Yeah, but those are pirates. It's not like...
Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
Of course they would. I'm actually surprised they let the passengers go.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates,
Then they're pirates.
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents, none of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Cool.
sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman imperial control.
Yeah, but the Romans are stretched thin.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
Yeah.
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that.
Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush!
Uh-oh.
I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships.
I'd say it's got a lot going for it, or I'm sure it's not all bad. I'm sure it's not all bad.
Now, Adel. Though on that subject, there does seem to be quite a bevy of islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy.
Missy.
These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they?
That's not leading. Foreshadowing.
Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Not kidding there.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Bet it's not pertinent to what's going to happen in the game.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you?
I don't know. We can't not look into it. Yeah, I'd say we can't not look into it. That's at all.
That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about.
That guy's voice cracks me up a little bit.
Heck, back when I was their age,
Oh, he's drunk.
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop.
I like him. I agree. Let's drink this tavern down to its last drop.
And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
Oh, okay. He's a simp.
How sweet sweet!
Yeah.
I think you've had quite enough, Alande. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Of course! Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around.
Like what?
The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, that's convenient.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment.
Yeah, town militia.
The docks are always short on labor.
Oh no.
I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself
Dogi
would be a
goes
welcome
to the,
addition.
To the docks. Go figure.
And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Dogi Wall Crusher.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Alright. Opening the main menu. Allows you to view stats, save, and more. The raid. Ah. That's a little different art style for Adol. Wonder why the art style is a little, I mean, I guess they're trying to emphasize his youth, because he is pretty darn young in this game. Interesting. Okay, where do I save? No. We'll save. I'll probably only play for about 30 more minutes or so. Ooh, I can jump. I'm not used to all the jumping. There's the dash. Nice. Bring up the guard, brings up your health and everything. Rosalind, are you going out today? The weather's just perfect for a stroll. Yeah, I plan on taking a look around town, or I was hoping to hear more about that legend. Let's say Adel wants to look around town. Great, Karnak's not that big a town, but there's plenty to see. It's been a thriving trade hub for a long time now, so we often get peddlers and foreign ships stopping by. Who knows? They might have some interesting stories to share with you. So, you're in your teens too, right? Well, that's happy news. We don't get a lot of travelers my age around here. I hope we get to know each other during your stay here in Karnak. How about her father? Our Rose is a lovely girl, don't you think? She's the inn's pride and joy. And she's just walking continuously into me. Not to mention one of its main draws. You're her dad. It sounds as though you've had a real stroke of bad luck, but try not to let it discourage you too much. I'll serve a bowl of soup with your dinner on the house. The fish caught here in Obelia Gulf are absolutely divine. To be perfectly honest, you could do much worse than having to stay here a while. Alright, Rosa, you can walk around now. Alright, drunk dude. Sure is nice to be young. Well, I don't know why he sounds like that, ain't it? Dreaming big and all that. I used to do some of that myself back, and he does kind of talk like that. Alright, other guy. Now then, I'll be excusing myself once I finish eating this. Sache is waiting for me, so it's best I hurry home. What's up, Gino? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight, buddy? Psh, lucky you, having a family to go home to. Sorry, shouldn't have said that after all you've been through. It's alright, Cohen. I appreciate the consideration. Alright, anything up here? Nope. Can't go in the doors. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's giving me distance. I can't complain. I'm trying to keep myself busy. I actually thought about not streaming tonight, but I'm happy I am. I'm trying a different game. Can I jump on the table? Nope. Alright, let's go outside. Well, I thank you for joining me, Gino. It's always a pleasure to have you here, buddy.
Alright, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Yep, Doki's going to the docks to lift heavy things because he's the wall crusher.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic.
They're going to tell us what they're all going to do, except for Adol, because he doesn't talk.
I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time, then.
Makes sense.
Adol, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Uh-oh.
Me.
Distraction. Me?
Seek me.
Seek me? Oh boy.
Adol, you good?
Oh, Toki didn't hear it. It's nothing. I heard a strange voice. We talked to Dogi. He's our best friend, so we're going to talk to him.
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
Nope.
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Dr. Flare, come on, it's Adol. He makes a business out of being talked to by strange voices.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adol? Catch you both later, then.
Alright, bye, Doki. Bye, Dr. Flare. Alright, this is one of the few East games where we don't get shipwrecked. We just got attacked by pirates, that's all. Ah, nice. There's our fast movement. Hi, lady. The carpet trading today. Their wide selection is a real lifesaver. That's nice. Okay. That's a nice little town. We got a drunkard. Why not? What's this now? Got something red floating in front of me. Damn it, it's all blurred. Can't make it out for shit. Just let me get my bearings here. The man lifts the bottle of liquor to his lips and takes a big swig. Ah, now that's the stuff. What are you gawking at, Red? This ain't no show. Now why don't you get lost? There's always a drunkard in these games. I don't know why. I wonder, will it let me leave the town? Probably not. Not yet, at least. Okay, can't go back there.
Let's not go this way.
Let's not go this way. Oh, look. Oh my god, it gives me all kinds of areas to look at. That's pretty cool. Nice little ease of access, I guess. Oh, and the people I talk to are grayed out when I've talked to them. That's pretty nice. A gang of drunken Normans caused another scene in front of my store. Mayor Clement, you have to do something about this. Not just that, with this ridiculously high tolls they're charging, the tragedy of the Adamus will surely happen again. Everyone, please calm down. I will address each of your concerns in turn. Regarding the Adamus, I am told that its captain had gone so far as to hire mercenaries. As such, he shares the blame for what transpired. We cannot afford to make careless accusations. Dapper man. Order must be preserved in regards to the disturbance in front of your store. I will lodge a complaint myself. However, it is also important that we maintain a stable relationship with the Balta Sea Force. They're pirates. Always playing the Normans obedient little lapdog. Yeah, that's accurate. I can't claim otherwise, but even still. Yes, I already like this game. Hi, lady. Yeah, you just standing and stretching, huh? Okay. Alright, so that's the inn. Let's go talk to these people. Seems the Celestial Master has blessed us with yet another day of lovely weather. Okay, that's nice. How about you? You got anything? No? It won't let me go any farther than this, I bet. Oh, there's people to talk to up here. Oh, are you a traveler? That's some seriously red hair you've got. Wow. Wow. That's all you noticed, huh? Oh my gosh, the people. Hey, where'd the captain and all the sailors go? Should have known the fare was too good to be true. What a disaster that voyage was. Mustachioed priest. My, so that's what happened. No, he's sparkly. Very well then, I, Cuthbert, would be more than glad to extend a helping hand. Please feel free to stay here at the church. I have food to offer as well. That was poorly read. If you don't mind it being on the meager side. After all, one must assist his fellow man in troubled times. Yeah, he's a little too happy. Sure, this priest is nice and all, but he seems just a bit eccentric. Not that beggars can be choosers. How about this guy? Gentleman. Ah, you're that redhead from before. Quite a mess we've landed in, isn't it? Can't believe the Adamus was sailing illegally. I certainly didn't expect to get stranded here either. They say the next ship is due to leave tomorrow at first light. We'd best try and decompress until then. My, though, to think you would stand up to the Balta Sea Force. I don't know your reasons for traveling, but whatever they are, I wish you the best of luck. Cool. Alright, Cuthbert. The doors of the Hieroglyph Church are open to all. After all, those who believe shall be saved. Now please, do come inside. Can I go in? No. Okay, never mind. Didn't want to go in anyway. Little kids. Ha ha ha, I'm gonna be the next one to sit on that throne, just you wait. Okay, bye. Okay, I'll need to talk to them eventually. Karnak is home to a wonderful clinic. It puts my mind at ease to know there's a doctor in town. This town's the gateway to the whole of Obelia Gulf. We get loads of ships passing through every day. Okay. Isn't it just terrible? Not that I'd expect any better from the Normans. They've always... What have they always? Oh hey, violet-haired lad. Been a while since my last time in town, and it still looks just the same as ever. The smell, the sound of crashing waves, they're just like when I was little. Guess that's why I haven't forgotten the place despite being gone for so long. Even the tiniest parts I still remember. Makes it nice and rustic in a way. Never seen your face around before. You a traveler? Sorry to say, but there's not much to see in this little town. I grew up here, so you can take my word for it. Okay. Hatted boy. Whoa, your hair is so red. You a foreigner? I forget the country that Adol's actually from. You sure went out of your way to visit this crap hole of a town. If you want to see something actually worth your time, you should just go back out to sea. Well, okay. An outsider like you probably won't understand, but I can't stand towns like these. One of these days, I'm getting out of here for sure. Yep, can't go this way.
Let's not go this way.
Let's not go this way. A cat! Meow! Well, if Tucker was here, he'd be telling me to meow. Where are you at, Tucker? Nope, can't go that way. Can I jump on the roof? Nope. I'm used to the last game where you could jump on the roofs and everything. It was... Oh, I didn't mean to go there. Oh well. Karnak, Port District.
You there, with the red hair.
Oh, guess who it is? Oh, it's not who I thought. Never mind.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas.
Yep.
Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
They couldn't hurt at all if they tried.
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
It's a shame what happened to him, or why doesn't anyone fight back? Why doesn't anyone fight back?
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye.
Huh.
When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume... Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
It's tough to be the mayor.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job.
Truth.
Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Still talk to them. Oh, let's keep talking. Oh, look at me, chatting the day away. Sorry about that. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, she's done. Momina? Momina? We'll go with Momina. Momina here has certainly had it rough, though I suppose the same goes for us as well. When it comes to our children, we parents just can't help but worry ourselves silly over them. Which he is in this one. I think he's like 17. I could be... Okay, that's back up to there. Clapping. I've got necklaces made of the finest Obelia Gulf pearls. How about it? I'll cut you a deal. I wonder when your father will get home. For some reason, those militia folks have been awful hectic since morning. We're not going to go in there yet. We're going to talk to this kid. I'm looking for pretty shells. You want help, mister? Nice jump. Hi, person. My son never even lifts a finger to help me. Ugh, that boy. No. Anybody over here? I like it. The town music is nice and relaxing.
Let's not go this way.
Let's not go this way. Alright, let's see what's going on up in here. Oh. Karnak Local Militia Headquarters. There's a flyer post on the bulletin board. Calling all youths. A career in the Karnak Militia awaits you. Rates start at 600 gold per day. That's pretty decent, depending on experience. And Al's got pretty good... Not a very generous salary. I don't know what he's wanting.
Oh, you got a job for us? Wait a second.
I recognize him from the opening.
Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right?
No, I'm not.
Never seen you around before. But I think we're about the same age.
I wonder how often they're gonna bring up his age again.
The name's Gren. How about you?
Adol introduced himself.
Adol, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist! We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
About the pay. Don't worry. Oh, let's do about the pay.
Ugh. Is that a deal breaker? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
He didn't do bad with the voice acting matching the mouth movements. It's off a little bit, but that's expected because, you know, Japanese to English. I think I'll join up anyway. Let me mull this over a bit.
Oh,
yeah, let's
man.
do that.
Our commander's not in right now, so it's not like we could have gone over. He should be back tomorrow, though. So maybe swing by again around noon and hear us out. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths. A career in the Karnak militia awaits you.
Okay. He's a little overbearing with that. What's this one say? When's the next ferry getting in again? I better make sure I don't miss it. Alright, let's talk to these blue dots over here. What's up? Damn Normans, always throwing their weight around. Okay, well, that was worth it. How about you? At last I arrived, so this is Karnak. It is as rustic as they say. Nevertheless, it should serve my purposes. To begin, I shall seek lodging for the day, then I can discuss matters with the local priest. She talks more. Goodness though, what an exhausting voyage. I should have taken a nicer ship. Though I suppose evading their detection was the more pressing concern. Nevertheless, now is the time to act. Oh yeah? Oh, she's plotting. Calm, man. Doesn't seem like the town's on high alert. I should be okay here for a few days. Gonna have to gather intel without drawing any undue attention, though. Oh, yeah? Oh, hey there. Are you traveling too? Sure is a beautiful town, isn't it? It is. No use asking someone who's not from around here. I need to check with the locals. Alright, Norman man. Norman man! Haven't seen you around here before. Let me guess, you're one of the passengers from the Adamas. The captain was new to the trade, might be why he ignored all our warnings and tried to pull a fast one. Don't be like him if you want to cross Obelia Gulf. You've got to follow the rules and keep to your word. Norman man! Norman man! This is the Balta Sea Force's command post. You've come at a busy time. Our princess and the others are cleaning up after the incident with the Adamas. Handling a ship that big is going to take a while. I figure they'll be back late tonight or maybe tomorrow. Can I go through? Nope. Okay, never mind. Didn't want to go in there anyway. Wonder if there's Matt. Oh, there's Dogi. We'll talk to him in a moment. How about bespectacled lad? Alright, we'll leave transporting the goods in your capable hands. Take care out there. I hear there are supposed to be some rough waves on the way to Rom today. We've got it handled. Can't be half as scary as sailing afoul of those Normans. Have to say though, kid, you sure are growing up fast. Your dad must be real proud of you. Haha, I'm just trying to do what's expected of me as the company's next in line. That really is a fine ship you have there, though. Do you mind if I take a look at it before you leave port? Nah, not at all, so long as you don't fall into the ocean like you did that one time. Jump on the ship. Alright, let's go talk to this person, then we'll talk to Toby. Herring's half off today. Get him while you can. Okay. And there's another person out here. Okay, I'm talking to everyone. The sea's just beautiful, isn't it? Almost feels like it could suck you right in. It is beautiful. I love the ocean. I'd like to be at the ocean right now. Phew, this is some pretty heavy lifting. Hey Adolf, find yourself a job yet? I'll enjoy the unemployed life for a bit. You don't waste any time, do you? We'll go with you don't waste any time, do you? Haha, wasn't a minute after I asked for work that they dragged me right into the thick of it. Still, this takes care of things on my end. Now you just need to knuckle down and get on that job hunt yourself. Have to say though, getting caught up in a pirate raid right after we set off is some real rotten luck. Which reminds me, didn't you say you washed up in Asteria after a shipwreck? Yep. Actually, don't tell me. It'll just make me nervous about the rest of our trip. Oh, Dogi, if you only knew. If we're sticking around a while, then we'll have to make some money to cover our travel expenses. You should knuckle down and get on that job hunt too. Alright. Thanks, Doki.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire? Is he...
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman.
Okay.
However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that...
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes. The militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
This could be useful.
Well, well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation.
Sounds like a mission for Adol.
Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Seek me.
Uh-oh.
This way.
I could talk to them more. Tomorrow's business negotiations are of the utmost importance, but I'm not worried in the slightest. Why? Because my son, whom I've tenderly raised into my capable successor, will be coming with me. Yeah, I gotcha. I want to talk to the other guys. Ah, so the boy will be joining you as well? He's impressively capable for one still so young. We saw him. He's a bespectacled lad. I pray that your negotiations go favorably. Sorry. Business is booming, and I have many to thank for it. The Balta Sea Force first and foremost. Okay. Map? Alright, we're not worried about that. Yep. Okay, the inn. We checked out all the other stuff. Let's go back to the militia. Nope, can't do that, so... Okay, there we go.
Seek me.
Man, she's insistent.
Right here.
Right here.
Find me.
The seashell? Interesting. Alright, a talking seashell. Poor Adel is losing it. Knew it was a special seashell. A mysterious shell adorned with distinctive decorations. It's a white conch adorned with ornate patterns. Nothing else about it seems to be particularly unusual, however. Grr. Easy peasy. And now we join the militia. Investigate the wolf. The wolf from just now lies still, defeated. It attacked out of nowhere, so it had to be taken down. But what was it doing wandering in town to begin with? Oh yeah? No, it healed. Unbelievable as it is, the wolf's wounds seem to be closing up in no time flat. Huh. Interesting. There's the battle music.
Swordsman.
Swordsman.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I sure can. A girl's voice emanates from the shell picked up earlier.
They stole you. Mana. Enough power. Defeat.
Ooh, cool. You can now use skills. Ah, like she had. Interesting. Alright, hold R1 and press all the buttons to perform skills at the cost of SP. Consumed SP will recover over time. So R1, R2 to block. Okay. Select square skill from the main menu to assign your preferred skills to the 4 allotted buttons. Raid slash. We're gonna put on all 4 buttons. Nice. Who are you? What was up with that wolf? I'll go with who are you.
I'm sorry. I don't... any details. My name? Leela.
Leela? She's from the future.
Who are you?
Adol spoke his name aloud.
Adol. Search Island. Come find help.
What island? Where? What happened to you?
Ingle.
Ingle? Leela's voice cut out completely. Adol attempted to call to her through the shell several times after, but received no response. With the sun beginning to set, he decided to return to the inn and confer with Dogi and Dr. Flare.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
It's too early to know. I don't think that's it exactly. Let's go with it's too early to know.
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too.
Yep.
I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier, either. It's just mystery after mystery around here.
Good thing we like mysteries.
You know what that means.
Yep, we know what that means, Dogi. Yep, our newest adventure begins. Guess Salsetta will have to wait. Yep, our newest adventure begins.
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out.
Nah, it just comes to Adol.
But whenever you're around, Adol, it seems to find us instead.
Yep.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
Yeah, we'll get a ship eventually.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
Good job, Doki.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
I really like these games. Karnak, Day 2. After breakfast, Doki and Dr. Flair head out for their respective workplaces. Such responsible guys. In the meanwhile, Adol decided to wander the village some more until it was time to meet up with the local militia. Message log, adventure journal. Alright, let's talk to people again. The Normans are a horrific bunch. They've been raiding in ships and burning down villages for a long time now. This game's pretty peaceful to watch and listen to. It is! You heard a little bit of the battle music when I fought the wolf, but other than that, the town music's nice, it's very pretty. I mean, the graphics aren't, you know, the best in the world, but they're decent. I always like these games. Some say that the Balta Sea Force is better than the rest, but somehow I doubt that. In any case, you can't trust them. I wish they'd hurry and clear off already. Alright, what do you guys say there, innkeeper's wife? Oh, you're that boy I met at the harbor yesterday. You ever have a room at our... I can't talk. You have a room here at our inn, correct? How's your stay been? Comfortable, I'm sure. My husband's Glean cuisine is held in high esteem. Say that 10 times fast. And our daughter Rosa is very attentive to our guests. It is. It's a very nice art style. It's a little different in this game compared to some of the other East games. Like I said, I think they're trying to really emphasize how young Adol is. Because it basically ranges from him being like 16 years old, I believe, in his first adventure, all the way up to like 27, 28, maybe even 29 in his latest one. So this is very early in his adventuring career. Yes, we Rustvaries do our level best each and every day. Your business is greatly appreciated. Red-haired one, allow me to get a look at you if I may. Oh, a fortune teller. Sweet. Interesting mask. I see, so it's you. Is there something on my face? How about who are you? I am but an itinerant fortune teller, and so too are you, a nameless traveler for now. Ha! Okay. Yep, they're really playing it up. Just what will you accomplish here in these lands? Ah, such fascinating prospects. Pretty cool, I like it. I am but a nameless traveling fortune teller, and you, red-haired one, are most intriguing indeed. Just what will you accomplish here in these lands? Ah, such fascinating prospects. Okay. Why did it let me talk to them twice if she was going to say just the same thing? Anyway. Oh, Adol. Going out for a bit? I'm glad I caught you. Our front desk received a letter with your name on it. When did it arrive? Someone sent me mail? I would say that's probably the more important thing to figure out. I thought it was a little weird myself. You only wound up here because of the incident on the Adamas, and that was all pure coincidence. The sealed letter is addressed to Adol Kristen. Adol tore the seal open. I'll be waiting at the town beach. That's all they wrote? There's no sender listed either. You don't suppose it's just a prank? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. I think I'll go and check it out. You will? Well, just don't bite off more than you can chew. No, don't worry, Adol can handle a lot. Oh, right. If you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables could use fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Thanks for playing Postmaster. Outside town? Is that safe? I don't know. Which one will have the most effect? Outside town? Is that safe? Yes, it's right off a well-traveled road, so I'll be okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Gino. I really am. Like I said, you may have missed it at the very beginning and the stream that failed initially, but I've been playing these games since East 10 or 6, and I've gone back and played the ones beforehand. So I've thoroughly enjoyed all of these games as much as I've been able to play them. You take care too, Adol. Some are better than others. Like East 1 and 2 are a little rough around the edges, but they're still really good games. There's still a short while before it's time to meet with the commander of the local militia. Now might be a good chance to head for the beach, like the letter instructed. Alright, so some new stuff to chat. Oh, bespectacled lad. Phew, we've got just enough time to make it to today's business negotiations. Are you sure we should be walking the mountain path with how dangerous it's been? Can't we wait a day or two? I'm sure they would understand, especially considering that the main highway's out due to that landslide. Don't be so naive. What do I always say? In the world of business, it's the early bird who gets the worm. Yeah, it's a rather... I don't know if I'm going to say the word right because I don't know how to pronounce it right, but it's a rather niche title. It's a lot of the games have gotten localized over the years, and they've gone back and localized some of the other ones that didn't make it across initially. But it's one of those things that it just... I remember when E6 came out and I saw it for the PS2 and I was like, that looks really interesting. And I bought it and I was like, this game's a lot of fun. They've gone from having a much more arcadey kind of style to more of a hack and slash action adventure kind of. Alright. If only the blasted militia had sorted out that landslide business yesterday. At any rate, we've got to strike while the iron is hot, and that means making it to those negotiations by hook or by crook. And here I thought I might get to ditch for the day and work on my model ships. Oh well, guess there's no getting out of it now. Hello. Oh, this is that lady that was planning something. My word, that's quite an ordeal you're enduring. But while I understand your request, this is far too short notice. Make the necessary arrangements regardless, if you would. I must leave town this very instant. Is it not your God-given duty as a priest of the Hieroglyph Church to guide those lost lambs who have gone astray? Well, that certainly puts me in a bind. You've rather hit my weak point there. Another thing, that blithe attitude of yours. Can you not see the desperate straits I'm in? Kindly take my plight more seriously. This woman is in something of a predicament, it seems. She's being rather over-hasty, though, I feel. If only she would heed my words a tad more. Alright, nothing to chat with over there. Yep. Yeah, they're just such fun games. The action is always great. The combat is always fun. The music is usually top notch. The visuals, like I said, are never the standout features of these games. The stories are sometimes better than others, but they're all fun in their own way. Oh, some people are, oh, Dr. Flair's taking care of the drunkard. My name is Flair Rawl, and I'm here in place of Dr. Asrat today. Are you Dawson Eveleys? What's this about? You want to talk to me? You best have brought some booze, you hear me? Booze! Dear, please, I'm so sorry about this, Doctor. It's quite alright, ma'am. First, let's get him inside and into bed. How does Dr. Asrat typically go about this? The more details you can provide, the better. Alright, drunkard. Shut the hell up. Don't need no damn medicine. Now get me some booze. Booze, 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 booze. Talk to. I just hope my husband can start to recover. Okay. I'm sure there's some more people to talk to down in the docks before I go and talk to the militia people. Oh yeah, it's not even the docks. Hi. Nurse. Oh, honestly, where's my father gone off fishing today, I wonder? His work ethic just gets more shameful by the day. Dr. Flair wound up having to make a house call for him. Okay, we saw that. Hey, watch where you're walking. Sorry, kid, I just got a little distracted there. By the way, I'm searching for somebody. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Well, what's with the sudden interrogation? If you need help finding people, you should take it into the militia. Guess that would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Huh? Are those things on his wrists? Well, anyway, I'm busy. Go ask someone else. Yeah, what's he got on his wrists? Huh. He was a prisoner. If he makes a fuss, it'll put me in a fix. I hear you, kid. Sorry to bother you. Yeah, we can't go that way. Meet whoever waits on the beach. Oh, hey, there's that guy. Right then, after this I'll head back to the island and unload my inventory. Allow me to explain. Being a Norman, I held my own merchant ship. I'm also permitted to travel far and wide, plying my trade in other countries in addition to Obelia Gulf. This freedom of movement is something I hope to put to use in expanding my business even further. Makes sense. Hey, Dogi! I've been asking around about the throne and this Leela girl. Haven't had much luck so far, though. It would be nice to rent a boat and scour around, but these waters are completely under the Balta Sea Force's control. Step on the wrong toes and we might end up like Captain LaSalle. Might be best to come up with a good plan first. Things are getting interesting. I'm counting on you, ex-bandit. Yeah, I'm counting on him. Hey, Gobin did teach me a lot about how to be stealthy. We'll just have to throw whatever we can at this. What's an adventure without challenge, right? Earning an honest wage to pay off our trip ain't the worst way to kick off a new adventure. You keep up that effort too, Adol. Norman man! The princess ran out in a hurry this morning. We got a message from the princess. Haha! I thought she'd already finished dealing with the Adamas incident, though. Wonder if something else happened. Hey, someone's full of energy this morning. Most of the locals here in Karnak are too scared of us to come anywhere near the command post. So it's pretty rare to have a guy like you strolling up for a casual chat. Alright. We're probably gonna spar with the princess. She's probably upset that she didn't get to finish the flight on the boat. Fisherman, this morning's haul wasn't half bad. And not that it was any better than usual. The Normans have a stranglehold on all the fishing grounds in these waters. Even so, there's plenty of catches to go around. It's a real godsend for folks in my line of work. But sometimes, like yesterday, all I want to do is drink my fill. Every day Is this the same guy that was drunk? Yep. Every day I fish my heart out, followed by the occasional drink and chat with a pal after. For a simple fisherman like myself, this life is about as good as it gets. Alright. Hey, you! There she is. Are you the mystery pen pal? Wasn't expecting you of all people. We'll go with are you my mystery pen pal?
Didn't think you'd show up alone. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
Is that Mana? Hang on a minute.
So you do know of it.
Ah, crap. Gave myself away. Let's see. Power attacks. Enemies will perform a power attack after emitting a red warning aura. Note that power attacks cannot be defended against through regular guarding or evasion.
I won't hold back this time.
Oh, I got knocked down. Uh-oh. Run away! Ah, man. I don't think I'm supposed to win this, I bet. I wonder if I can. She's wicked. That kick didn't really work out well for her.
How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Adol laid everything that had happened out for the raid captainess as plainly as he could.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Interesting. Sounds like it's pretty unique. Well, how did you obtain it? Sounds like it's pretty unique.
It is. So explain to me why a louse like you...
It's a wolf!
Thunder. Grieger.
Grieger? Ah, cool. What's a Grieger? Are they common around here?
You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good.
Oh, there's enough of them.
Well, aren't we popular?
At that moment, Adol and the girl felt it was as they knew each exactly. Their intentions flowed effortlessly between them, conveying their every move without a word. That went way too quick.
What was that just now?
Alright, hold R to enter a duo mode, during which you can press X to perform joint attacks. Not attacking while in duo mode will place you in the duo guard stance, letting you automatically defend against enemy attacks. So hold R2 to enter duo mode, during which you can press X. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's cool. I like it. Interesting.
What in hell did you just do to us?
I didn't do anything. Was that Mana too?
At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
Will I see you again? I've still got questions.
And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf.
Well, alright then. Princess. Ah! Okay.
Son of a...
I like how it tripped her. That's kind of cool.
Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time?
That wasn't me either. How do we get these off?
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand.
Oh, that's good. Do it. Cut off his hand. Not that she does. Adol and the girl then attempted to use their mana abilities to free themselves. Ultimately, however, the mysterious shackles refused to come off, leaving them at a loss on what to do next.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. Hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
Where's your dad right now? Can you do something about this? Let's ask where he is.
Couldn't even begin to guess.
Of course not.
What a mess. They call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
Not much of a choice, is it? I'd be happy to come with. The choices that I know they don't really have too much of an effect on the game, but I let's go with I'd be happy to come with. Kind of smart, Alec.
Nothing phases you, does it?
Nope.
My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
Well, that makes sense. I figured that was the case. That's a lot to take in. We'll go with I figured that was the case.
Already put two and two together, eh?
Yeah, Adol's pretty smart.
Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Looks like Adol is not joining the militia. Whee! We're gonna run around. Alright, let's go check out the Balta command force.
Hey, don't stray too far. Taking enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this.
Merciful heavens. Look, it's the Pirate Princess. Please forgive us. I don't know where her manners are. Is Pirate Princess your nickname? I'm assuming you get this often. Comes with the territory in the Balta Sea Force. What happened on the Adamas was nothing compared to what Karnak saw about a year ago. At the time, we wound up executing several rival pirates right in front of the townsfolk. They've acted like this toward me ever since. But enough of that. Let's hurry over to the command post. My chaperone will get on my case if we're late, and I'd rather not deal with this any longer than I have to. Yeah, we're gonna skip talking to everybody. Although I kinda want to. Let's talk. Well, if it is Einar, stopping by Karnak for the time being. Yes, I had several business meetings with the merchants in town. I'll be heading back to the island soon to unload my inventory. was able to stock up on quite a few interesting products. So do be sure to drop by the store, Princess. Will do. Looking forward to hearing about your travels. It's rare to see you walking around town with company, Princess. You seemed rather busy yesterday, so I hope you find time to relax today. Let's see what Dogi says. What? Whoa, Adol, is that girl who I think she is? I remember you from the Adamas. You must be Adol's friend. Huh, you're actually pretty well built now that I'm seeing you up close. So, any reason you're wandering around together all buddy-buddy like this? It's a long story. She just started hitting on me. She just started hitting on me. For real? Not even. You're just begging me to lop off the hand of yours, huh? What in the world happened between these two? Not entirely sure what's going on here, but it doesn't seem like she means any harm. You'd better fill me in on the details later, though, Adol. Love it. You could be a complete smartass.
Hey, Princess. Back already?
Who's your plus one?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what?
Okay. You know it? We're definitely going with you know it.
Wait, for real? Didn't realize you were her type. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
It's Gunnar.
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
Karja relayed everything that occurred on the beach to Gunnar.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least.
I find it humorous.
It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
Follow along with Adol.
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective.
Really?
What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part.
I love this game.
We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
The Thingstead?
All right already. I get the message.
Adol, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Balta Sea Force.
Fright doesn't begin to describe it. It's nice to properly meet you. Let's go with it's nice to properly meet you.
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamas were very impressive.
Yeah, we kicked some Norman butt.
No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free.
Okay, fine. I don't know. Who am I to argue with a war chief? I think I don't know. I don't know.
My apologies, but based on what I've just heard, your compliance is not a matter of choice. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adol and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
Yeah, really.
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adol.
That smile as he walked away. Man, is Gunnar the freaking coolest or what? Hey, James Sparkman! How you doing? Glad you came to see what's going on. How you doing? He's got brains, brawn, the whole package. Wishing I'd be half the man he is. So level with me. What do you discuss with him? Something about you and the princess being an item? Love it. Karja, I don't know what you're talking about, but you better wipe that smirk off your face before I do it for you. I am absolutely loving this game. From how Gunnar and the princess were acting, there must be something going on between you and them, huh? Not sure what the deal is, but it's not every day Gunnar shows a guy like you that sort of respect. Especially when you're not even a Norman. You're one redhead mystery, you know that? I love it. Let's see. Oh, this is one of the guys we beat up on the thing. Oh, not doing bad. Not doing bad at all. Thanks for asking. Let's go! What's up, Gene the Hammer? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I'm just enjoying X Nordics. And I really am enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Phew, one job finally wraps up and already we're getting shipped off to the next. Why's Gunnar always gotta be such a hard ass anyhow? You should try following his example for once, Toki. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to get back to Balta Island and have a stiff drink. Alright, what's gonna happen over here? Welcome to the stream, guys. It's great to have you. Spend the rest of my day in Karnak, eh? I'll admit it's true, I never had a chance to before. You actually plan to obey his orders then? Turns out your crew has some good eggs. You actually plan to obey his orders then? Why wouldn't I? What Gunnar says goes. The pirate princess! Forget it, the two of us are moving as one for now. Anything on your agenda? I promised to meet with the local militia. The local militia? What do you plan on lending him a hand? Should I not? Mind tagging along? We'll go with mind tagging along. Well, Gunnar made it pretty clear that I have to. My personal preferences don't make much of a difference. Eep! She kind of has an effect on people, I suppose. Not only does the pirate princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolk out of their wits. Okay, so she'll lose the helmet and that will make them understand that she's not the princess, the pirate princess. It's the opposite of Superman, where he takes off his glasses. Oh no, it's the same as Superman. He takes off his glasses, and they don't know that it's Clark Kent. Is this like a Final Fantasy type game or what? It's more, It's more like a contemporary Final Fantasy, I suppose, where they've leaned into like action RPG games for Final Fantasy. Ys has always kind of been like an action RPG. Sometimes you have teammates, sometimes it's just Adol. Like in this game, it's obviously going to be Adol and the Princess Karja doing all the fighting. But yeah, they play up like the different strengths of each character. Like Adol is the all-rounder, Karja's probably going to be the heavy hitter, So they'll have different enemy types that they'll fight. There's, I don't recall if there's levels. You can level up skills and things like that. You typically gain more defense and attack by equipping different items. Anyway, what? You got a problem? Spit it out. Ah, there we go. Let's get you some new clothes. You stand out too much. Let's say you stand out too much. Huh? What are you getting at? I don't dress all that differently from any other Norman. Besides, where would you even find a new outfit for me to change into? True enough, it's hard to think of someone who'd be willing to help out a Norman. At all? Hey, Dr. Flair! Have you already stopped by at the militia? I'm just on my way back from a house call myself. Hey, Matt, welcome to the stream. No more White Ranger Tiger power. Well, eventually I do plan on getting back to Dark Souls 2, probably tomorrow night. But I couldn't take it tonight, so I decided to try a new game. Say, aren't you that girl from the Adamus? It would seem the two of you are in a pinch. May I ask what the issue is? Adol told Dr. Flair about everything that had happened. Haha, it certainly didn't take long for you to get into the thick of things. It's true, Adol has that effect. That said, I do have someone in mind who might be of assistance. Would you mind introducing us? Will they be okay with helping her? Let's go with will they be okay helping her? I don't believe you have anything to worry about. Her line of work requires a degree of neutrality. Let us be off at once then, shall we? She's right over at the Osrod Clinic. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's okay.
So, this is the Azrad Clinic.
Azrad.
Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
She's very stuffy. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment.
The Pirate Princess! Ah!
Oh, Dr. Flair! Oh. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Oh, no, you're wrong, Matt. There's all kinds of voice acting. But thanks, I'm glad you enjoy my narration.
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Adol and Dr. Flair gave Mirabelle a bare-bones rundown of the situation. They then requested her help with procuring Karja some less conspicuous attire to wear around town.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess.
Yeah, used clothing for a princess.
Is something the matter?
No, it's just... you don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help.
Why?
Give me just a moment, please. There we are. Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
I like it. This game's great.
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Aw, she has to teach the princess how to dress.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior.
Hey, enjoy your dinner, Jean.
How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
Try to put Karja at ease, or ask Mirabelle to stop? Ooh, we can't ask Mirabelle to stop. Try to put Karja at ease.
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison,
But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
So that's how you people see it.
You people.
Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
It is, Matt. Yep. You could get it on PC, but I bought it for PS5.
I knew you'd come around.
See? What did I say?
She's a force to be reckoned with. Not even Karja could fight back. Yeah, not even Karja could fight back.
Frankly, she may be a great deal more affable than we or the townspeople give her credit for. As for Mirabelle, I hear she has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Well, she's a good nurse then.
Dun da da da! The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button.
Cute as a button.
I present to you, Karja!
Oh, that's definitely a different outfit.
You call this cute? Drafty, more like.
It looks good on you, or I can finally see your whole face. Oh, we'll go with it looks good on you, because he's been kind of flirtatious. Well, thanks, Matt. I'm glad it looks good. At first, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to stream it because my internet was buggy earlier, so I actually had to restart it like 2 or 3 times. We'll go with it looks good on you, though.
Huh. You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adel.
Circling back to those cuffs made of mana, this situation is growing more complex by the minute. But if there's one silver lining, it's how calm you are in spite of it all, Adel. Yeah, Adel is very calm. About that, what's with this guy, Doc? He's taking things way too well, almost as if he's enjoying it. From the seeds of trouble, adventure blooms. Oops, you got me. We're going with oops, you got me. Maybe you need a painful lesson on the sheer terror of having no way to run from me. This too is a product of circumstance, or perhaps even fate. Karja, I leave Adol in your care. Great, this old coot's just as flighty as my cuff mate. Just as I thought, they look great on you. In fact, you look even better than I imagined. I'll bet these clothes wound up here just so that you could wear them, Princess. That's a bit much. Though I'll admit, for hand-me-downs, they fit like they were tailor-made. And that's what matters most of all. Chance brought you together, so make sure to take good care of them, okay? Yeah, I will. Thanks for giving them to me. Even after all that, my father still isn't back yet. I really wish he'd curb his fishing habit a little. There's work to be done. Alright, now people will absolutely not recognize her as the Pirate Princess. Not at all. You just saw a sale on Amazon for a Google Nest Wi-Fi router, 70% off one. You get one for $40. Honestly, Matt, I don't know what it is. I have my PS5 wired to my router. And right now I'm streaming off of the Wi-Fi. So I think I need to get a different cable for it to actually be decent and not do the LAN cable connected, or LAN cable disconnected, all that kind of stuff it does. And apparently I'm not the only one, because I looked it up online. It seems to be other people have that issue with it. So, anyway, we're going to go down to
Sea
this.
breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead.
Well, now, here's a young face I haven't seen before. Did you come in on today's passenger ship? If you need anything, just let me know. Well, not anything, but you know what I mean. Guess she doesn't recognize me. It's almost funny. Yeah, I'm shocked that they don't recognize her. It's been some time since I looked up a nice hearty dinner. Cooked up a nice hearty dinner. I think I'll do just that after heading home for the day. Maybe then that boy will... Well, I guess he's a bit too big to be called a boy anymore.
Why's the militia all gathered up like that? Well, just hurry up and finish whatever it is you need to do.
Okay, Karja.
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
Man with a bandana.
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Metal! You showed up just like you said you would. Wait, who's the girl?
My partner in arms, you could say. We grew up together. We grew up together.
Hey, things are tangled enough without you spinning extra yarns.
I like it.
Man, she's a real looker, huh? I've got a childhood friend myself. Remind me to introduce you sometime. Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
Did something happen? There sure is a crowd.
Yep, we've got our whole roster here. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But, I don't know.
What were they called? Griegers?
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway.
It's the
mayor.
mayor.
Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed.
Yeah, you tell them.
The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right! Let's get this show on the road!
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit.
Take care out there. I'll do just that. We'll go take care out there.
Will do. Catch you later.
Oh, right. If you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs to... Oh... Am I excited about the Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2? Honestly, I haven't watched Cobra Kai since... I think season 3. I have some major watch time to put into it if I'm going to catch up. Is it good after season 3, Matt? Our tables could use fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Yeah, we're gonna go check on Rosalind. We should follow them. They can't handle this alone. Let's do. He's not so glib to say they can't handle this alone. He's not full of himself. We should follow them, except for when it comes to Karja.
Huh? I'll admit this incident has me curious, but don't tell me you're bent on helping.
She's calling him out. That's pure idle, and she's calling him out on it.
Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Love it. Oh, that's great. I appreciate that, Matt. I'll have to watch it and catch up. It's the final season, isn't it? Upon approaching the stone's stele, warm mana settles over Adel. This is a Hoon stone. Mana wielders can use them to recover their strength. We should return here if we're in a pinch. Hoonstones. Getting close to a Hoonstone will completely restore your HP. Discovered Hoonstones and explored areas will be logged on the map, which can be viewed by pressing left on the D-pad.
It should be a good spot to rest.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, I forgot you do level up. Come back here. Still getting used to the controls, obviously. Wow, the season will have 3 parts. That's crazy. Ah, it's the 4th. What? What's up, the 4th? How you doing? Welcome to stream. I love it. Next thing we'll know, the 5th will be around. Man, I was just about thinking about to end the stream, and now I want to keep playing, because now I can actually fight stuff, and the 4th is here. Who knows, it probably could go all the way to the 10th. Oh boy. So the 4th, I have a question for you. Have you ever read the manhwa, Tower of God? In it, the main character's name is Baum the Ninth, I believe. So, what is the importance of the numbering, the 9th, the 4th, the 3rd, in Indonesia or Korea or wherever that is used? It has some kind of importance, doesn't it? I just checked the 4th channel. His email's at turkey.com. I'm not surprised.
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you. But I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
There we go.
Adel?
Adel?
No! You need to fall back! Now! These things can't be...
No way!
What in the world is going on here?
Yeah, but like, I just figured that the 4th and the 3rd and the 9th and things were like something a societal thing, so that's why I'm asking. It's not necessarily about the manhwa.
Mana, you say?
Mana, you say?
I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
Yep, I got it. Mysterious power from a seashell.
That's ridiculous.
You can't expect us to actually believe this.
And knee slide!
What?
God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength!
I like him. I like him already.
Oh, crap. No dice, huh?
I got it the 4th, thank you. I can't help this Karate Kid references. You are the best around. No one's ever gonna keep me down. Don't be afraid to fight. It's all good, Matt. You keep making those Karate Kid references. It's all good. And the 4th, you do you. Enjoy it. I enjoy having you in chat.
Not a speck of shame in this one.
She is blunt. She is calling them out.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adel and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck, they're practically still kids.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how he'd react to this.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. We already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves.
Truth.
And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adel here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right?
We'll take care of this. What should we do? We'll take care of this.
It's Adel and Karja, right? Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
I absolutely love her. I love her. She is the perfect foil to Adel.
Oh, right. Take this with you.
Thanks, buddy.
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads. We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the wounded. Best of luck to you.
Recovery items. Recovery items can be used via the inventory menu. Using a heal potion will leave behind an empty bottle, which can be refilled with more medicine at certain locations. Aha! Well, look at that spiky thing up there. You know what? You're not the only one, the 4th. A lot of people have not heard of these kind of games. They're fun. I told another person in chat earlier in the session that I've been playing these games since the E6 came out for PS2, and I thoroughly enjoyed every single one of them. Some more than others, but I really enjoyed the whole series. Alright, let's talk to this guy, Gren. Ah, cool. Alright, let's go fight this thing. It's a big spiky boar! Yeah, look at it! Enduring power attacks. Power attacks indicated by red R's can be guarded while in duo mode. Got it. Matt, you think you found new video game crush Lightning for On? You're sorry. The Fire Princess is hotter than you. Alright, let's try it. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Cool. Okay, so I gotta remember that. Duo mode. Haha, look at that. That is so cool. I like it.
Found some already.
What'd you find? Oh, these guys. They'll be nothing.
What's the big idea? Blocking the road. Don't you have any idea how vital today's negotiations are?
This guy's voice is the same as one of the main characters from East 8.
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad? Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the others managed to get away. I can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
He's very perceptive for a bespectacled lad. Matt!
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son. Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil incarnate from head to toe.
There you go, blue-bearded merchant.
Once the militia gets here, I'll have these mutts turned into fur coats and sold for a profit.
Who are you?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain.
Alright, duo mode. Cool.
Whoa!
Incredible. Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
So much for those fur coats.
Priorities, Dad?
He's got his priorities right. He wants money, man.
Shoot. Good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination?
Heck yeah.
I'm Romes of
Saw that
Carpent
coming.
Trading, by the way.
Romes Carpent. You're that big money merchant from Karnak.
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me to my business meeting on time.
Oh, heck yeah. We still have other people to save? That is pretty tempting. It's Adel, though. He would say we still have other people to save.
Oh, for crying out loud! Cruz, you're about their age, give or take. Talk some sense into them.
No can do, Dad.
Why not?
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal?
Yeah.
Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that.
Teaching your dad a lesson, jeez.
That
sounded like him.
Me. I always did have a way with words.
Well, that settles that. You're free to go help the others.
Alright.
We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak.
You sure are cool under pressure. The road back should be safe now.
Much appreciated. You two be careful, okay?
It's all good, Matt. Pressing R2 right when an enemy attack hits will trigger a perfect guard. It also provides a chance to perform a strong follow-up attack.
Go time, Karja!
Cool. Okay.
Let's go! There! Gotcha! There! Stronger the better!
Okay, so you can level up. James, if you're still in chat, you do level up, and I guess it does raise up your skills. I totally forgot about it. So let's see... Where can I see their stats? Oh, there we go. Yep, okay, so we have strength, break, luck, defense, and vitality. And you can see that basically compared to Karja, Adel is pretty well rounded. Whereas Karja seems to have more defense and more break, whatever that is. I'll figure that out eventually. Oh, there we go. Some interesting stuff. And they're both level 6. Cool. Alright, well, with that being said, I have really enjoyed this game. I'm gonna alternate between playing this game and Dark Souls 2. So then once I finish Dark Souls 2, I'll go back to some Dark Souls 1 runs I need to do. Yep, this is part 1 for the night, Matt. I'm gonna come back. I'll be playing this again on, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll play this again on Thursday night. I'll play Dark Souls tomorrow, and I'll keep alternating back and forth. So I hope you all enjoyed. I thank you all for coming to watch me play this game. The fourth, you I have my very first personal meme. Enjoy me. Oh, it's so cringe. But anyway, I really have enjoyed this. Gino, I didn't even know you were still here. Thanks for being here so long. Good night, Gino. Take it easy. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. The fourth, Matt, Gene, James, Garrett was here for my earlier attempt at streaming. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you all around. Take it easy, everybody.